Alright, we got a slow crank issue on the pickup this morning, so we're going to give her a little time here and do some testing and see what we can come up with. Alright, so we're testing here. Get down here and test off the block on a nice clean spot. We do have a little resistance here. We got about a 0.6. So on that negative cable, come over this negative cable here, check the same area, and we're triple zeros. So we'll take the intake off here and we'll see if we can get that connection cleaned up. Okay, so we did crank her up one more time to confirm that this is our issue, and it cranked very similar to not having this cable hooked up. So I do believe this is our problem here. Probably got a bad connection on the block. We're gonna pull the intake off so we can get down in here because it's directly below the manifold. Give me a nut driver. So this is my good buddy Mike. He likes to just jump into things. So we got our connection on our cable. It's right back in there.
Alright guys, so we got this cable off. This cable runs all the way down underneath the charge pipe to a bolt on the block here. Since this is the side we got some resistance on, we're going to take that off and check and make sure that that's where we're working with. If not, we'll go over to the other side and try a different approach.
Can't forget when you pull them out, you got your little ground light wire here, whatever you want to call it. Runs your accessory lights.
Guys, so we got the bolt out of the block for the ground cable. He's over
rusty.
here.
Very rusty.
Good and rusty, so we're going to run around the wire wheel here and clean it up a little bit. And do the same with the cable. See if maybe that gets rid of our resistance and gives us a little better power transfer.
That's our contact side. Got a little bit of oxidization in there. You just need it. Now we're going to verify that our wire doesn't have any hidden resistance in it. And we are triple zeros, so the wire itself doesn't have any resistance.
So because my hands are a little smaller, I'm going to get in here and clean up this spot on the block. And we ain't got nowhere. Better fix our air problem first.
Oh, gotta go turn the air on. Now that the noisemaker 10,000's on.
Much better. See down in there on the very bottom, below those connectors, it's all nice and shiny.
So and if you find it is the battery on the driver's side, in order to get to that one, you go down here. See the two cables that are like right there. The top one's your ground, which ends up being right on the back side of your starter there. You'd have to pull the starter to get to that one. So, just for knowledge. Here we are putting the cable back on now. So, Mike's little tiny hands compared to my, sausages there. and his case of dropsies. All right, we got our cable mounted down there now. Ran up to the battery. Mike's putting on the body ground right here. Little tiny one, little 10 millimeter. The one socket you have to look forever for. Then we're gonna throw all the intake back in and give her a crank up maybe, or maybe without. I don't know. The thing about batteries is when you're working with the negative, you can touch the body. If you go here to the body, you short the battery out and possibly set the airbags off. So always be careful.
All right, guys, so we got the batteries back in, everything put back together. And we'll see if our magical fix fixed it. Go for it. Sounded a lot quicker. I think we solved our problem for the time being.
Yep. Thanks, guys. We'll see you on the next one.